why you should not start a business when you're ambitious and in your 20s. You see this house? This nice villa in Mexico that we're staying in? I did not pay for it. Look on my Instagram. Do you see a bunch of cool dinners and cool trips and more cool penthouses last summer? Did not pay for that. The dinners, didn't pay for it. Didn't pay for the penthouse last summer in Medellin. Why do I say that with so much pride? You might wonder. Because I worked very hard for it. I worked super hard to get here and to get this opportunity. But to get cool opportunities, it doesn't mean that you need to have your own business. I technically have my own business registered. I am an entrepreneur. I own my business. But I work for another entrepreneur that has a large network, that has many clients, and those clients indirectly just work with me. So I don't send multiple invoices to those clients, but I get paid indirectly from them for the work that I do, client-based and just in general commission. Is that how you say it? Commission slash profit based on what I do for the clients. If I get them a bunch of ad revenue, then I get that. If I get them a lot of views and I sign sponsors, then I get a split of the sponsors, blah blah. Because Josh, that's in the house behind me, that paid for this and that paid for the penthouse last summer, that pays for most, like 99% of all the expensive dinners that we go to, because he has the large network to work with. He made all these connections, and I am the head creative for the business. I am the co-founder, like that's how I view myself. On paper I'm not, but that is the context. So why do you not start a business as a starting entrepreneur? So what I did when I was just broke, had nothing, no skill set, no online income, I started doing shit. I started making self-improvement videos. I tried to reach out to people to work for free. I just started doing a bunch of shit to try and get into the door. And what happened in that, like my story is long, I will not bore you with the whole story. But what happened is I saw Josh in quite a similar video style, and he was filming himself in front of a villa in Colombia like 3 years ago. He was traveling and he was telling his story in a video saying that he was traveling with large entrepreneurs doing their YouTube, and that was his full-time job. And I was like, damn, I always loved YouTube. I always made videos. When I was 12, I got like a Minecraft channel to 1,000 subscribers. I had like 100 live viewers on my live streams. And I was always like making content about video games at that time. So now when I was 20, 21, I started doing it for self-improvement. And I saw Josh's videos and he did it for entrepreneurs. I was like, oh, interesting. I kind of want to do that too. That seems kind of cool. So started spamming his shit. First commenting every day because he made daily videos. So I just commented every day. And then eventually he replied, he gave me his Instagram because he started talking his videos about that he needed people for his business to hire. So I was like, oh, maybe I can do that. I sent him the worst video, like packaging ever, which is hilarious now I look back at it. And he was like, okay, I can train you. And look where we are now. He got me this opportunity. I guess I got the opportunity myself, but I'm just humble. I like to be grateful. He got the network and he had something that I didn't have, and I had something that he didn't have, which was time, and he had a network. So I worked very hard to get there, got my opportunity, started working with him, and I think it was May last year that I got my first official client with the business, basically. And then I've been between, so I started on 3 grand a month and I've had 10K plus months. But in general, I think I will end the year at 6 figures this year, and hopefully next year higher, and compounding via the right incentives. The point is, why do you not start your own business? Because currently in the online business landscape, it's so crowded already. And the reason why you really want to have your own business is because you want to work for yourself, you want to have the highest amount of profits, you want to have the right incentives, you want to make the most money that you can, you want to have the freedom, you want to have the leadership, and you want to be playing on all like fronts, right? You want to do the sales, you want to do some copywriting, you want to do some calls, communication. That's fun in the beginning when you feel like you're doing something, but eventually when you, like if you really want to scale quickly, it is way easier to link/connect with someone that has something that you don't. So in my case, I had no clients, I had no network, I didn't know any wealthy people. I knew nobody that needed YouTube services. And Josh knew a bunch of people that needed that, but he didn't have time. And I had a bunch of time. So then it's still you as entrepreneur that has to grind and show your work ethic and everything. But he had something that I didn't, and I had something that I didn't. And technically, I don't run the business. Like, obviously, I run a department in the business, and I have responsibilities and leadership, blah blah blah. But on paper, he owns the LLC, and I don't. I have my own business in the Netherlands that I own, obviously, because I have to send invoices and shit. But yeah, that's kind of the context and what you probably want. You probably want that leadership, but it's way easier to scale if you focus on one thing. So I focus on getting good at YouTube and making those entrepreneurs better videos and get them more views, and then make more money. And I get a split of that money. I don't have to deal with sales calls. I don't have to deal with conferences. I don't have to deal with copywriting. I don't have to deal with video editing. I don't have to deal with growth operations and funnels. Nothing. I focus on client communication, like recording with them and everything, and videos, like recording, making sure that the videos are edited. So I don't edit them myself, but we have a production manager. Then I receive the videos, I package them, I post them, I come up with the scripts and ideas, I record them with the clients, and I post them. Basically, I don't do funnels, like sales, nothing. I'm not on most calls with clients. We have a client success manager. I don't text them. Like, you see how much more effective that is. I am young. I know that I don't know anything. So it's way easier to focus on one thing and leave all the other people on their skill, in their label slash box, if you want to call it that, and they can be good at their thing. Yes, I still communicate with the growth operator to make sure we're promoting the right thing, that we're promoting it the right way, everything. So I'm still involved, but it's not as if I am doing everything. Because in the beginning, I helped on all my sales calls for my own business. I did all the marketing, I did all the writing, I did all the networking. Like, I tried to. I did all the editing. I fucking edited the own videos. I didn't even have an editor. So that is super admin, and you're not gonna go compound quickly that way if your time is just saturated very quickly. You have to delegate and you have to trust people. Like Josh, he could probably make way more money if he didn't have us in terms of the profits, but he gives us incentives with good, like how do you say, like, yeah, like serious incentives with big splits of like the company profit, of the sponsorships, ad revenue and everything. Obviously he's the official business owner. He gets a split of what we make as well, but we get serious incentives to make ourselves a lot of money. Like, I genuinely think it's possible for me in this business to make millions of dollars per month if I do the right things. So not being a business owner is not limiting me in the amount of money that I can make. It's just in a different way. I have to pull different levers. If I sign a client like Coca-Cola, Amazon, Walmart or whatever, and they're gonna pay 10 million a year or something, and I shake the hand and I get them in the door, and they pay like 2 million up front or something, then I probably just get 40% of that or 30% of that. And then boom, there's already 1 million that you get in a year from one handshake, you know? Like Josh is super fair. He would give you super good incentives to do good things for the business. So not having your own business doesn't mean that you can't make a lot of money. It's just that you have to frame your mindset, and you're like, oh, but I'm gonna be an employee, I'm gonna be a slave, I'm gonna have a boss. No. Like yesterday in this pool, you're gonna see it in my vlogs if you watch my vlog channel. Josh was with us being drunk. Well, he was maybe the most drunk of all of us, like jumping in the pool, drinking Yardi. There's here just like this big glass that we did with a bunch of beers in it, just shotgunning the whole thing. Like, he's one of the mates. It's not like some weird authority play that we have. No, it's just one of our buddies. But you have to also have some serious level of, okay, you have these deliverables. It's now 10:30 a.m. I need to post around 12 for all clients. So after this, I'll do that. But we're leaving this place tomorrow, so I want to make sure that I have a video with a cool background. Because obviously I'm not staying in super cool place like this every day. This is just a trip that we planned to meet everyone and to be together again for a little lads holiday. So, like, it's not some sort of weird authority play that we have. And Josh is super fair, but you also have to be professional and you have to bring in revenue. If I don't get the client sales, if I don't get them views, if I don't get them sponsors, then I'm not getting paid. But I have had super high revenue months myself personally because I did well for them. And then Josh is just going to give you a high percentage of that because you did all the work. And yeah, he's not like some sort of boss that's saying, oh, you woke up late because we're staying in the same house. Or saying, oh, you drank alcohol yesterday. No, he drinks with us. Or, oh, you're sleeping with girls all the time. No, he's not judgmental like that. If you do your shit, it doesn't matter. If I do cocaine every day, obviously that would be quite terrible. But if you do your shit, he genuinely doesn't care. So it doesn't mean that like having a boss or someone that pays you is that you don't have any freedom. The last thing that I want to add is that if you don't have this and you don't have anyone that you could work for or that you could do anything for, is that you just need to start doing shit. Like do something, start doing shit, start posting videos, start posting reels, start writing if you want to do copywriting, start singing if you want to make songs and you want to get signed by a record label. Do something, like be visible online, somewhere, on billboards, on the side of the road. Like do something that people can see, have output. You need to have output, otherwise nobody can take you seriously. And I spoke about it with Josh yesterday. Like I was making self-improvement videos every day in the meantime that I reached out to him, and he saw that. The videos were bad and my English was terrible, so people couldn't understand. But he saw that I was trying very hard on the packaging and it was super consistent and that I did it in a very professional way. So that's why he took me seriously and wanted to train me, because he saw that I had a work ethic. I was not putting the focus on the right thing, like making good packaging whilst my English was terrible and the topic was terrible, but he saw that I had the focus. He saw that I had the talent and the potential to put it into something. And then it was just on him, like, oh, put it on this instead of the bad thing. And I just started learning way quicker. So yeah, then but that was only because I was already putting out shit. I was already doing shit. And so that's why he gave me this opportunity, or I earned the opportunity. So that's it. Start doing stuff, post it, be visible, and then you can have cool trips like this. What I'm super grateful for, I think I've told him 5 million times already, and we're gonna do way more cool shit. And obviously, ideally, I get to a level that I can also afford these places for the team, and that I can do like also side quests with parts of the team, and I just pay for it as one of the leaders in the business. But right now, financially not possible yet to do such cool things, so Josh is the one that pays for it. But yeah, this motivation, like super cool experiences, and I guess having that opportunity and working hard for that and earning it also allowed me to live a slightly cooler lifestyle in the moment right now and last summer than I kind of deserve yet. Like yes, I work hard for it, and yes, I got the client's results and everything, but in theory I could not afford this on my own, like in theory. So I shouldn't be here in theory. But luckily, because I have this opportunity and this amazing group of people, we can do it. And we have this holiday that we can all enjoy. So it has some cons and pros and cons. Obviously, you also don't get all of the profit. So when you do well, you don't get the 100%, which is a con. But then you have pros like this. So yeah, it's worth the sacrifice in my opinion. But I'll go inside. I think there's a coffee waiting on me. And I'm super burned, so the sun is almost touching on me, and I can't have that because I'm already super burned. See you in the next video. Peace.